Hey, it's David here with another Cinelli chat. This is more of like a public service announcement to everybody out there. Whenever somebody asks you to sign something, put your name on it, whether it's a deed to a house, whether it's a lease of a property or financing or to buy a house or to work with somebody, make sure before you sign anything, you read that document. I know it sounds kind of funny, like, why would I sign something I haven't read? You would be surprised how many people, just because they trust the other person, don't read what they're signing and they just sign off and then they deal with the consequences later. I'm going to tell you right now, that is not the way you should be doing things. You should read the document. If you need any legal advice, absolutely reach out. If you have any questions to the person that that is giving the document to sign, make sure you ask them questions. Don't take the word of mouth of somebody who's asking you to sign something that everything's going to be fine, that you understand everything. That's not how the world really works. For example, I have when I either list a property, I do a listing appointment, or if somebody looking to purchase a property, we do a buyer. I sit down with a buyer agreement. I sit down with a buyer consultation, and one of the things we talk about is our buyer representation agreement. And after you leave the property, I not only send you a PDF, but I also send, if you're here, we're doing a physical one-on-one, you also take a booklet home with you, which has in the back all the agreements, eventually, which we'd ask you to sign. On our meeting, I never ask anybody to sign any documents they have not read. I just don't feel comfortable with that. What I do is I tell them to take it home and then ask any questions you wanted that. And at that point later on, once we're both happy with it, then we sign the agreement. Sometimes it gets to the point where, and again, these are standard documents. It's like if you're going to buy a house, you have to sign this anyway. But again, you want to know what your rights are. You never sign anything without reading it. And you'd be surprised how many times there's realtors out there too who make people sign documents before even meeting them. Well, why would you do that? I wouldn't trust anybody that would do that to me. If somebody gives me a piece of paper and they say, well, either sign this now or otherwise the deal is over. Well, I haven't had a chance to read it. How do I know you're not going to screw me over? You don't know. So make sure anybody asks you to sign anything, cover your ass, read it, send it to your lawyer. You might spend, it's going to cost you like $1,000 for your lawyer to review something, but it saves you $100,000. Makes sense, right? So anyway, guys, hopefully you're reading all the documents before you sign them and asking questions. Have a great day.